Tina O'Brien and Jack P. Shepherd join me live. Oh, for goodness sake, you two. Jack, I know he's traumatised, obviously, and we're trying to sympathise with him in his trauma, but for goodness sake, it's all just unravelling, isn't it?
I know, yeah, well, obviously, since Kylie's death, he's just been hell-bent on killing Clayton, really, because he feels as though that the courts are going to let him down and he's going to get manslaughter and then only go to prison for like 5 years, which in David's eyes is not long enough.
Was it in that cellar? Did they put horrible things in there, like beasties and everything, to make it more realistic?
There's rats in there. There's, yeah, we had to...
There was meant to be cockroaches.
Meant to be cockroaches,
we didn't get the cockroaches in the end.
No, they were far too expensive.
That's why it was, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. So we had to settle for rats.
Oh, it's horrible. And Tina, obviously, the family want to save David from himself, but he's very manipulative as well. He's very clever, isn't he?
He is. He's very, very good at hiding things, so he can seem like everything's OK, but obviously on the inside there's a lot of turmoil. And so obviously we find out at the end of last week that Gail has found out this shocking secret, and this week is the culmination of lots of problems that David's obviously encountered since Kylie's death, and the family do try their best to help, but it is a little bit of a mixed up way of trying to help, to be honest.
Well, it is locking him in a cellar, it kind of is. Now, you've been back almost a year, I guess you've been back now. So many things have happened to your character. Is it nearly 2? Gosh, so many things have happened to your character.
Yeah, it's nearly 2 years, yeah.
Is she ever going to be happy?
Yes.
That girl, is she ever going to find happiness?
I hope so. I think she deserves some happiness. She's invested £15,000 in an apartment, and apparently that's going to be done soon, so that's really exciting.
Yeah, that's going to work out, as we know, for goodness sake.
Oh, don't tell me that.
No, we obviously know it's all going to be fine. It's all going to be absolutely fine. And how about David? I mean, we're not going to see the last of him, are we? Because I think there's a lot more to this character. He is going to be all right, isn't he? Oh, he's not going to tell me.
Do you think there's a lot more? I think I've done virtually everything, haven't I, Lorraine? Is he going to be all right? I don't know. I mean, there is obviously a possibility that he might succeed in his plan and he might kill himself. There is always that. I hope he doesn't. I suppose you'll have to wait and see.
We will have to wait and see. For both of you, very tough storylines. I mean, are you able to leave that at the door, or sometimes do you take that home with you?
I think, well, personally, I think you find in the end you get very good at sort of taking your costume off at the end of the day and just leaving it behind. I don't know about Jack.
Yeah, sometimes. It depends on what it is, really, I suppose. It depends how much you put yourself in that place. You know, there has been times when you're in scenes and after they're cut, you know, you physically can't get out of the emotion or something. That's happened to you, hasn't it?
Oh gosh, yeah.
So there is that.
Especially the heavier stuff. I think when it's things that are really gut-wrenching, it's very hard to switch that off.
No, of course it is. Listen, thank you, both of you, for talking to me this morning. I really appreciate it. Obviously, tonight's episode, double Corrie, of course, on a Monday, and it's going to be dedicated to lovely Jean Alexander, Hilda Ogden, so that is very special. And thank you both. Looking forward to some high drama. Thank you very much. If you'd like to see even more great guests, then click here. There are plenty more fantastic interviews to come, so make sure that you subscribe.